Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday afternoon, May 16th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of SPY, WMN, triple Qs. Pretty interesting day as we really didn't accomplish much. I guess it was, look, I said this morning. We rallied Thursday from J's low or K's low, whatever it was, to Friday's high, $18. So am I surprised that we consolidated today? Not at all. We had an inside day, a good part of the day, until we finally took out Friday's high in J and K. Incredibly, we couldn't take out Wednesday's high as we missed it by pennies. So the 3-day balance held. It's now a 4-day balance. Russell didn't take out either side of the IB. They end 10 wide. Triple Qs take out both sides of the IB. They end 10 wide. We only took out the IB high. We end 9 wide. Lightest volume by far this month, 74 million. We're not going to come close to 100. It'll be the first time this month we don't do 100 million. But I'm not surprised with this consolidation. So the market still has uncertainty here as far as, do they want to attempt to go get a weekly high at some point and come into balance on the weekly, or is missing Wednesday's high by pennies a telltale sign that we failed? Here we are at our 4-day balance high, and now if we take out today's low, do we attempt to get to Thursday's low and test the balance low? That's going to be your line in the sand, Friday's low, Thursday's high, if that happens. Did not trade a lot today, but had a good day. So my first trade wasn't until B period, when I took it basically against the open because it looked like it was going to get energy to take out A's high, and it did. And I did that on the 400 calls. Only a 10 lot, nothing huge. There was nothing after that because it was pure chop. And then I decided to get lunch like I usually do at noon, and by that I missed a nice fade in F period because by the time I came back, F had made a new high in the day and come in. And that's fine. Then in H, I took two sides of the trade. I took a long at the lows, thinking it could be an afternoon pullback, 397 calls, which paid. And then when H made a new high, I took a short with the 404 puts because we weren't getting any tempo above us. So to that point, it was just a small day, P&L wise, trade wise. I had one more big trade that I got paid on, and I was pretty fortunate at that time. Because we didn't get tempo in H, when I made a new high, I took another one, and this time I started small and then took a 50 lot basically around I's high, and I had 75 puts and it pulled back, so it paid me nicely. Didn't pull back a lot at the time, but it pulled back enough where I got paid very well. And then in K period, when we were holding singles at the time, I took a couple of small longs, ebb and flow, very small, that got paid on, and that was it. I'm not surprised what L&M did. These buyers, I thought, had a chance to go get Wednesday's high and maybe hold trend day and get going, but they failed, and all they did was give it up. As far as destinations, so for the upside, we have 400. Now this is amazing. Now here's another thing I told the room. When the point of control was below the opening, I said, I think there's a good chance, because we're not getting any push to the downside, that the point of control will be raised between the opening and Friday's point of control. Well, guess what? It's exactly as Friday's POC. It's the same exact. You know how hard that is to have the same POC 2 days in a row on a $400 number? So 400.79, 9 wide, upside destination. Then today's high of 403.97 and 404.04 daily high. For the low, today's low of 397.60. We never got our afternoon pullback low from Friday. Russell and Q's did. 397.18. 395.61 and then 385.15 weekly low. Really, really huge price vacuum at that level. And then just quickly on the chart, just going to show you the daily, because guess what? Nothing's changed on the monthly or weekly. They're still down. So look what the daily did today. Wednesday of last week was the balance high of the 3 days coming into today. Well, we missed it by 7 cents. Now, does that mean because we missed it, we're going to go to the bottom of the balance and test last Thursday's low? Well, it's possible. I don't know. Let's put it this way. First things first. If we take out today's low, well, then that becomes a possibility. However, if we don't take that out, I'm sorry, if we take out today's low and then take out Friday's low, it becomes a possibility. But if we don't do that, or we don't take out today's low, if we get that today and Wednesday's high, well, then we should finally go test the weekly high. Hope you had a good day trading. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.